BTS's personal information, including their flight information, is being sold on the black market. Korean authorities are looking to replace BTS, the recent BTS controversy, and HYBE is being boycotted. Watch till the end to find out more. On Tuesday, June 18th, HYBE announced that they had lodged a complaint against individuals who had illegally leaked and traded flight information of their artists. While they did not disclose specific details about the artists involved, they mentioned that the police had received the complaints and started investigations. This case has now progressed to prosecution. The incident occurred last year, and since the second half of last year, HYBE has been gathering the necessary information and evidence for the complaint. With enough data collected, legal action is about to be taken. HYBE expressed their commitment to holding the perpetrators accountable, stating that they follow a zero-tolerance policy and will respond firmly to crimes that involve commercializing and trading their artists' personal information, without making any agreements or favorable arrangements. They emphasized that their artists' privacy had been violated by this incident, and such occurrences have happened before. To protect their artists and hold the responsible individuals accountable, HYBE filed the complaint. The label highlighted several illegal activities where individuals had obtained and misused their artists' flight information. These activities included stalking the artists, taking non-consensual pictures of them while on the same flight, and even canceling their reservations to disrupt their schedules. The label also mentioned that there have been frequent cases where people changed the artists' seats and in-flight meals or canceled their flight reservations, causing disruptions to their schedules. To combat this, they organized a special task force to protect their artists from privacy violations related to flight information since September 2023. HYBE detailed their process of gathering evidence and preparing for legal action. They identified several social media accounts that were illegally selling their artists' flight details and collected evidence to track down the operators. They filed complaints against these accounts for violating the Personal Information Protection Act and other regulations, actively cooperating with investigative agencies. Based on the evidence submitted, the agencies conducted long-term investigations both domestically and overseas. In May, the investigators identified suspects, including some believed to be foreigners, and carried out additional detailed investigations. These suspects are accused of making thousands to tens of thousands of dollars by selling artists' flight ticket information through social media over an extended period. HYBE concluded by stating that they have implemented procedures and systems to prevent such incidents from happening again in the future. They introduced relevant measures in collaboration with airlines and travel agencies to ensure the security and protection of their artists. A government official's comment about finding the next BTS has caused a lot of anger. Since their debut, BTS has consistently made a global impact with K-pop, even with most of the members currently enlisted in the military. Recently, an article discussed South Korea's key strategy to become global content leaders by 2027, which included improving various aspects of the industry, including music. The first Vice Minister of Culture, Sports, and Tourism mentioned that they aim to support musician development to discover the next BTS. He stated that the government would support the entire cycle of musician development for capable small and medium-sized agencies to find the next BTS. When this article was shared, armies expressed their anger at the government official for using BTS's name. Many netizens found it offensive to active K-pop groups, implying they are not good enough because they don't match BTS's standards. This is not the first time the concept of the next BTS has been mentioned. In 2020, during a press conference, a reporter asked about the possibility of a next BTS. Jin and Jimin provided thoughtful and confident responses. They showed support for their junior idols while emphasizing their own careers. They explained that they once looked up to role models, but ultimately found their own path by not strictly following in their footsteps. They expressed belief in themselves and in their junior artists. Jimin mentioned that he liked the phrase BTS Junior because it indicated that people viewed BTS positively, but also noted that they hadn't thought much about their juniors in detail. Many armies believe BTS is unique and feel that government officials using their name is just an attempt to gain attention. Recently, there was an incident involving multiple fans attempting to kiss Jin during the 2024 Festa event. This situation caused significant outrage among armies, who were upset not only with the fans involved, but also with HYBE for their perceived lack of action to protect Jin. A fan took formal action by reporting the incident to the police, requesting an investigation into the fans for assault. A few days ago, the police stated they were deliberating on whether the incident warranted a formal investigation. On June 18th, the Seoul Songpa police station announced that they had begun a preliminary investigation of the fan who kissed Jin for violating the Violence Punishment Act. A police representative informed Tunasia that they are in communication with HYBE to fully understand Jin's perspective on the incident. Since Jin is the victim, his viewpoint is crucial to the authorities' decision-making process. The person who filed the complaint shared details of their phone conversation with the police officer in charge, who explained that even if there is clear evidence of harassment, the investigation will only move forward if the victim testifies that they felt harassed. There were earlier speculations that the woman who harassed Jin might be a Japanese blogger, which led fans to demand that the Seoul Songpa police station impose a travel ban. In response, the police indicated that they would need to obtain a list of the event's participants from HYBE and confirm the perpetrator's identity before any travel restrictions could be imposed, a process that is complex and time-consuming. B1A4 member Sandol recently shared that he received a brief text from BTS Jin after his military discharge, delighting fans of both idols. On Saturday, June 15th, B1A4 members Sandol, CNU, and Gongchan hosted a live stream on Weverse to celebrate CNU's 33rd birthday. During the chat, CNU mentioned seeing a garden event organized by fans to celebrate Jin's return. Sandol, known for his close friendship with Jin, revealed he had received a short message from him after his discharge. Sandol explained that the message was simple, with Jin saying, "I'm done," to which Sandol replied, "Good job, job well done." Both born in 1992, Sandol and Jin have demonstrated their friendship on several occasions. Fans were thrilled to hear about their interaction, expressing their happiness on social media. They were excited to know that the 92-liner idols were in touch and hoped to see more of them together. One fan expressed their delight, while another noted that Jin has very few celebrity friends. The 92-liner group sparked curiosity among fans who had not heard updates about them for years. Fans discussed the possibility of a reunion, expressing their excitement over Sandol's comment. An internet user imagined a reunion with a photo of the 92-liner group, while another fan noted it had been 7 years since they saw the 92-liners together. Clips of Sandol, Jin, and Ken from the Idol Star Athletics Championships in 2017 are still popular among fans, who expressed their wish to see the trio together again. Jin is reportedly set to release his much-anticipated solo album in the second half of 2024, and fans are eagerly awaiting official updates. V has been chosen as the favorite male idol among Korean teenage girls, a remarkable achievement considering he is currently serving in the military. Notably, he is the only BTS member to make it onto this list. This data was released by Gallup Korea, which conducts these surveys every 5 years, adding significant weight to the findings due to their rarity. Gallup surveys are public opinion polls conducted by Gallup Inc., an international analytics and advisory company. These surveys gauge public sentiment on various topics. In celebration of its 50th anniversary, Gallup Korea carried out an extensive survey titled 50 Things Koreans Like. On June 19th, the results were unveiled for categories including singers, actors, movie stars, comedians, cartoonists, and YouTubers. Despite his military hiatus, V ranked prominently among the favorite singers of teenage girls in Korea. V is the only BTS member to be listed among the preferred singers for females aged 13 to 18. This ranking comes from a Gallup Korea survey conducted between late March and early April, involving over 1,000 participants across the country, excluding Jeju. Respondents were asked to freely name their favorite singer. This survey is notable for its infrequency, being conducted every 5 years, with the last one in 2019. Unlike typical Gallup polls, which involve selecting from a list of options, this survey allowed respondents to give open-ended answers, naming just one individual or group. Those who chose V, for instance, did so specifically for this category. Interestingly, no other BTS members appeared in the favorite singer responses for any other age groups or in the top percent list. It is important to distinguish this survey from Gallup Korea's annual Person of the Year poll, which identifies the most influential figures of the year. This survey instead asked participants to name their favorite individuals in various categories, regardless of their current activity status. 6 of BTS's 7 members are currently serving in South Korea's military, but it feels as if they never left. Despite their enlistment, the members have been releasing solo projects. For instance, RM's album Right Place, Wrong Person, J-Hope's album Hope on the Street, and V's song Fry Ends are among the new releases. While ARMYs are thrilled with the new content, not everyone shares their enthusiasm. Some netizens argue that BTS's continued chart-topping success is unfair, suggesting that other groups are not getting the opportunity to shine while BTS members are away. However, fans have pointed out that idols are permitted to release music during their military service, provided the music was produced before their enlistment. ARMYs have defended BTS, asserting that the responsibility lies with agencies that failed to prepare music for release during their idols' military service. One netizen commented that some people are frustrated with BTS for continuing to release music while in the military because they do not understand that it is allowed for musicians to release pre-produced music during their service and that the government does not profit from it. BTS's brand BT21 recently faced criticism for promoting New Jeans in a post. ARMYs cherish the BT21 brand, which features characters created for the BTS members and has a wide range of merchandise. BT21, while having its own global identity, is part of Line Friends, which collaborates with other brands, including New Jeans. On June 18th, netizens were surprised to see an advertisement for New Jeans products on BT21's social media page. The post caused immediate backlash. Fans were outraged because BT21 is specifically dedicated to BTS and has a much larger following than the main Line Friends account. Many ARMYs felt that the account was exploiting BTS's fame to promote another group's products. In response to the backlash, the advertisement was quickly removed. BT21 then addressed the issue in a statement, explaining that the advertisement was posted due to a settings error. They assured fans that the mistake had been corrected and that they were taking measures to prevent such incidents from happening again. The statement from BT21, shared in both Korean and English, apologized for the error. They promised to strengthen oversight and establish guidelines to avoid similar mistakes in the future. Before the tweet was deleted and the apology was issued, the phrase "Do not use BTS Line Friends" was trending worldwide. The incident gained even more attention due to the ongoing tension between HYBE, BTS's parent company, and Adore, the company behind New Jeans. On June 17th, Scooter Braun announced on Instagram that he is retiring as a music manager for Western artists after 23 years in the industry. He shared that he will now focus entirely on his role as CEO of HYBE America. This news sparked mixed reactions online. Many netizens expressed their happiness about his retirement, primarily due to an ongoing boycott they have been participating in for the past few months. This boycott targets HYBE and other major K-pop agencies like JYP, SM, and YG Entertainment. The controversy surrounding these companies stems from alleged political affiliations. Netizens have been specifically targeting Scooter Braun, attempting to remove him from his influential position at HYBE due to beliefs about his political stance. One social media user highlighted their dissatisfaction with his continued involvement with HYBE and mentioned that it undermines the boycott efforts. Another user urged others to join the boycott, expressing frustration over Braun's actions and his connection with HYBE artists such as BTS, TXT, and New Jeans. Braun's Instagram post, which included mentions of his relationship with HYBE's chairman and various HYBE artists, further fueled the backlash. Fans interpreted his statements as dismissive of their boycott efforts and vowed to continue pushing against his involvement with the company. The online community has been actively campaigning against HYBE and Scooter Braun. Some users have criticized him for referencing established groups like TXT as if they were new under HYBE, while others reiterated their reasons for boycotting, driven by Braun's past actions and statements. Braun has managed many well-known artists, including Justin Bieber, Kanye West, Ariana Grande, and Demi Lovato. In his retirement statement, he expressed gratitude to all the artists he has worked with over the past 23 years and stated that he will now focus exclusively on his role at HYBE America. Despite his intentions to highlight the commercial success of BTS members and other upcoming HYBE groups, netizens reacted negatively. They cited ongoing controversies and past criticisms of Braun's political views and collaborations as reasons for their continued opposition. In response to his retirement and new role, netizens have intensified their boycott efforts. They have organized online campaigns, sent spam emails to HYBE, and even deployed protest trucks to voice their disapproval of Bron's association with HYBE and its artists. BTS's Jimin is preparing for his solo comeback with the album Muse. His agency has revealed that Jimin will be sharing a variety of content during the promotion of this album. According to the South Korean media agency My Daily, Jimin filmed several types of content before his enlistment for fans to enjoy in his absence. These pre-filmed materials are set to be released in stages leading up to the album launch. On June 17th, the agency provided more details about Jimin's upcoming album through Weverse. They described Muse as generating significant excitement among Jimin's fans and music listeners. Big Hit Music noted that Muse documents Jimin's journey in search of his inspiration, following his exploration of identity in his first solo album, Face. On the same day, BTS launched their broadcast channel on Instagram, where they shared an intriguing teaser film reel featuring Jimin. The teaser showed him entering a dimly lit locker room, which illuminated to reveal purple lockers as he approached. Inside one locker, he found a sheet of music with the song La Letra. Muse is Jimin's second album, following his solo debut album Face, which was released on March 24, 2023. The anticipation for Muse is very high, especially since the title track Like Crazy, from his previous album, topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and the album itself reached number 2 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart. The new album aims to showcase how Jimin's musical range has broadened. It will feature 7 songs, including Closer Than This, which was released as a gift to fans on December 22, 2024. The pre-order period for Muse began on June 18th, at 11 a.m. Korean Standard Time, and the album will be available on major music platforms starting July 19th at 1 p.m., marking 1 year and 4 months since his first album release.